Hey everyone, have I here bring a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, I am so glad I didn't stay up for it, but we're going to be going over the details for the LR RIBRIANNE. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So my previous video I did talking about what unit or units that I was most looking forward to for the part 2 tournament participants yellow coin LR, and one statement I said was anything but RIBRIANNE, and of course Dokkan does it again. Provides us with a unit that I would say not too many people are so hyped about. Maybe some of you guys are hyped about RIBRIANNE. I am sure not one of those individuals, so last night they ended up dropping the preview for LR RIBRIANNE. Now it's not just RIBRIANNE, right? It's RIBRIANNE Kakunsa and Rozie, so it's the trio of Universe 2, and then transforms into Super RIBRIANNE there. So yeah, this is also another yellow coin tech unit, so I'll probably make another video on going what's going on with these yellow coin LRs, how many more of these dual category LRs at 150 are going to still come out. Yellow coin LR banners is going to be very interesting, and this is actually going to be the first yellow coin banner that is going to have a pity system. I don't even know if people are going to be summoning on this banner enough to go into a pity mode, but we will see. We will find out. And the two units that, if you were going to do a trio, right? So this is a trio of Universe 2. I would have loved to see a trio of either Kale, Caulifla, and Kaba, Universe 6, or the trio of Dangers, right? Bergamo, Basil, and Lavender, they don't get enough love. And when you look at the history of RIBRIANNE actually has a few units, right? Nothing like major or nothing in a sense that, Dokkan Festival exclusive or things of that nature, but this right here is the first high-end RIBRIANNE, making it its first LR. But I want you to think about this as well, right? We're going to add another RIBRIANNE. Yes, it's the trio of Universe 2, but that also means that RIBRIANNE has an LR, a summonable LR, before a standalone Krillin, which is the best friend of the main character of Dragon Ball, Goku, right? Disrespect for Krillin is out of control. And then Kid Buu. We've been asking for an LR Kid Buu for I don't know how long, and I would say both of these are more deserving than a RIBRIANNE. And here's the thing, they could have done a Tournament of Power Krillin. They could have done that. They could have done Fit Buu. It would have been a little bit more different, or even somewhat more hype for there, but they ended up going with the RIBRIANNE. So let's take a look at this unit and see if the unit is worthy of this yellow coin LR. So let's start with the leader skill. Leader skills for yellow coin LRs, like I mentioned before, we're at the dual category, key +4, 150% across the board. This is actually the fourth super, or not even super, the fourth tech unit here, and this is very interesting. That's gonna probably have a more yellow coin 150 dual categories than I expected to have, because it seems like it's going to be 4 of each type advantage is what they're looking to do. We'll see if they hold to that, but this is going to be special pose, power wishes, 150. No one cares about the leader skill for yellow coin LRs. There was a mistake here when it came to the 12 key super attack. It just raises attack and defense, not greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, and then ultra super attack greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy. So nothing super special here, just greatly raises, which is a 50% boost, and then your 30% boost. And in this case, actually, oh yeah, it is. It's not stacking. It is a 30% boost there as well. So let's look at the passive skill here. So this is a very interesting unit that does a bunch of orb changing. Now, orb changing can benefit you definitely when it comes to healing, and this unit's going to have a lot of HP. And this, again, is not even like rainbow with paths open, things of that nature. This is just, the normal stat here. So you're going to have a ton of HP, and you're gonna, heal a little bit from that. But ultimately, this is also not a nuking unit either. So how they created this, not too sure what they were thinking. But let's go over here. Interest animation is changes basically all other types to, besides int, to tech key spheres. So strength, AGL, physical, boom, tech key spheres within the same turn, and then key +3 for 3 turns from the start of the turn. Not a very good, in a sense, entrance animation skill, right? You're really getting 3 turns here and then orb changing. I don't know. Nothing too special in my opinion there. But the rest of it here, key +3 attack and defense 122%. Again, this is Universe 2, so you see the 2s there. Then you have the ability to change key spheres in a RNG fashion from what you did here. And remember, this is just once. You do this once, and then the key +3 lasts for 3 turns. So you have changes strength key spheres to tech key spheres. That's guaranteed. Medium chance of changing AGL key spheres to tech key spheres, and then a medium chance of changing physical key spheres to tech key spheres. Yeah, very interesting what they're trying to accomplish there. But launches additional attack and has a high chance of becoming a super attack when HP is 66% or more. They could have just made this 22% or more. Would have been fine. I hate having this HP restriction just in case, you just never know. And then launches an additional attack, has a great chance of becoming a super attack when there is a Universal Survivor Saga category ally attacking the same turn or enemy. This is fine. That's no problem there, because this is generally you're going to be running with some sort of Universal Survivor Saga, I would assume, on a tournament participant's team. And then you have key +2 attack and defense 22% when there's attack, and when attacking, and reduces damage received by 22% with 2 or more key spheres obtained. Not a problem there. Problem here is the reduction of damage is only by 22%. And then chance of performing critical hit by 22% up to 66%. And they really should have added the up to 66% on the damage mitigation. Now you got something cooking. And then every time a character obtained 2 key spheres within the same turn. So yeah, so you can, if all 3 of the rotation gets at least 2 key spheres, which that's a given, generally speaking, you're going to have a critical hit chance up 22%. Anyway, very strange. It seems like the B team said, you know, let's just let some intern create a unit here, and let's bring it to fruition. And there it is. That's the passive skill. Nothing like too amazing, but also nothing too like extremely bad either. It does have some damage mitigation. If they had an opportunity to increase to 66% every time a character obtained 2 key spheres within the same turn, that would have been interesting there, because you would run this unit as a floater, generally speaking, right? But they are not doing that. You're running this as a floater if you want to have 66% crit, not 66% damage reduction. Would have been nice to have 66% crit and damage reduction running as a floater, because again, you would have to run obtaining 2 key spheres within the same turn. So now this unit also has a little bit of benefit here, and that's having this active skill that does a giant form. And we know the value of having a giant form with like the powers of LROP, etc., but this is an LROP. The giant form condition is turns into a giant form for 2 turns. All right, for 2 turns, and can be activated when there's another Power of Wishes category ally attacking the same turn when HP is 66% or less. This is awful here. This is awful. They should have just said HP is 22% or more, or can be activated from the 6th turn of the start of the battle, which is way too long. So I already screwed this one up. It would have been nice if they would have just did that, and then HP is, you know, not this restriction here. So getting 66% or less, it's a very tough spot to be in, generally speaking. Now the link skills doesn't really help either, because you have More Than Meets the Eye, Metamorphosis, Battlefield Diva, Signature Pose, Tournament Power, and Fierce Battle, Legendary Power may be the only ones that you're going to link with on certain characters. And ultimately, categories, at least there is a decent amount of categories. You have Pepe Gals, Universal Survivor Saga, Giant Form, Transformation Boost, Join Forces, Special Pose, Space Traveling Warriors, Power Wishes, and Tournament Participants. There you have it. So once you transform here, you actually turn into Super RIBRIANNE and greatly raises attack temporarily, causes destructive damage to enemy, key +2 per key sphere obtained, changes strength key spheres to tech key spheres, and then randomly changes key spheres of a certain type besides strength and tech to rainbow key spheres, and then high chance of performing a critical hit. So ultimately, the transformation here, once you're transformed, is very strong, of course, being a giant form transformation. But again, ultimately, actually getting there is not ideal, right? It's definitely not ideal. So I would say most people are going to skip this. I would recommend everybody skip this. There is going to be, again, a pity system on here. I don't foresee anybody but the whales or the top collectors summoning for this unit. Easy skip. But tell me what you guys think overall. Like, why did they choose this? Again, they've had ample opportunity to show that RIBRIANNE isn't all that popular. They could have did anything here, or I would have loved to see more of these two options, especially the Universe 6 one that would have helped out a different team along with tournament participants in Universe 6 that needs a boost as well. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think about this new Yellow Coin LR. If you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.